Hey Ish, this is a couple drills I'm going to show you. That kind of came out fast. What I've done for some of the kids that I've trained. There's a kid particularly that has done this drill that I'm about to show you, that he has won 30 consecutive tournaments via the armbar. So this drill helps get the armbar. When you do an armbar, there's a fast way and a slow way. Both are very good, but obviously if you do it faster and more efficient, you can get it a little bit easier. So let me get into this drill. This drill here, it seems really simple. It's called a rocking chair drill. I'm just rocking back and forth. Extremely easy. You would think that there's nothing to that, but then you have the rocking chair with the up. And what I do is I go back into a rocking chair and kick my heels up. You'll notice that I'm going to be on my shoulders. I'm not going to be on my back. The biggest thing that you got to make sure is that your students don't do this. That's nothing. You got to get on your shoulders. Now, the next thing is when my feet are up in the air at the apex of how high I am, my feet will turn. And I make sure my feet don't separate. I keep my feet really close and I turn them this way. When I turn my feet, my head will turn with it and my entire body will go. So, rocking chair, up and turn. And then I can just keep going all the way around. Once you have that, there's one more component. Rocking chair, up and turn, and then bite. So my legs will come in and I will bite down tight so that I'm emphasizing the action of pulling them in, vacuuming my opponent into my armbar. So if I had pretended I have the armbar here, I've grabbed the arm and I pulled it here instead of putting my foot in the hip, hipping out, bite here, step over armbar. I've done that all while my lower back is on the mat. So I got a lot of friction. And it takes a long time to get to point A to point B to point C. So I'm going to go from point A and skip B and C and just go to point D, which is up and turn. I've grabbed the arm. I kick my feet up in the air. I turn and I bite. And I have the arm bar. When I bite, I dig my heels. And then from here, it's arm bar time. So that's a really neat drill to get good at. Of course, you have these drills that are more common, like snaking. And the idea was having your feet close together. We've gotten away from that, so now we do it with our feet apart. So that if someone tries to roll me that way, I can block them. If my feet are together, all I have to do is grab my pants and turn me over, and now they've got my back. So when you're going to have them shrimp or snake across the mat, people call it shrimp. I like to call it snake. Have the feet apart, hold the elbows in tight, and move away. Turn, switch your feet, have your feet apart, and move away. You got to keep your elbows in tight so that you are feeling that if they try to come in, they're going to meet this wall. They won't be able, if you have your hands up here, there's this big opening, and they're going to get side mount. So why open the door for it? Keep everything tight, have your feet apart, and snake. Turn and snake. So that's more common, you'll see that a lot. So those are two drills that I do. Well, the first one is multiple drills put together as one. Another drill I would like you to get good at is a hip heist drill. It's going to help you with speed. So have them start on their knees, and here, step up with one foot. As I step up with one foot, lift the same arm up and kick this foot through diagonal. And this hand will go back. So now they're like in a crab walk type of situation. This hand will come up, I will go to that foot, and my right hand will be replaced with my left foot. So my right hand's here, my left foot will go right where it's at. Then I switch. Left hand, right foot. Right? Right hand, left foot.